Hi, Zed Amoroso, and welcome to Tag Talk. And today I want to cover a topic that's very much in the news and very connected to my life. It's really the topic of cybersecurity and cryptocurrency. Now, let me see if I can explain a couple of things. Many of you connect me in my career with telecom, but I have spent some time in the financial services industry. I was on the board of a very large bank, and I've been supporting financial services for a very long time. So it's allowed me to gain some real insight into that community and into the security problems that they deal with. I want to talk a little bit about that, and then we'll get into cryptocurrency. Now, listen, you may think that things like regulatory controls and compliance and audit would be sort of a nuisance in a sense for financial services, but it's not. It's the foundation of financial services. Like when I was a kid, all the banks had names like financial trust, bankers trust, deposit trust. Why that word trust? Because when you're putting money into a bank, you want to trust that it's going to be there. And the foundations for modern banks are the controls that are there, the governance, the compliance, the regulatory oversight. I've done some work in that industry where you put a comma wrong and the auditors are all over you. Now, the reason they do that is because it provides confidence. It builds trust. It lets us understand that when we're dealing with a bank, particularly here in the US, but it could be in other countries as well, when you're dealing with them, you know that there's control there, layers of control and oversight and least privilege and multi-person control and so on and so forth. This is what instills in us the confidence to put our money into that whole sector. Now, that brings us to cryptocurrency. Now, let me talk to you first as a computer scientist. I love the algorithms around cryptocurrency. I teach Bitcoin to my graduate students at NYU. It's technology that is so gorgeous and amazing that almost brings me to tears. It's the incredible algorithms for how we instill sort of the concept of a distributed ledger into public key infrastructure and these beautiful crypto algorithms. It is so nice. I can't, my favorite lecture each year where we go through how that all works. So setting that aside, what we've learned is that the weakness is not in the technology, it's in all the crap around it. It's the apps, it's the setup, it's the config, in the case of cryptocurrency, it's the wallets and exchange, a lot of bullshit stuff that's in there that doesn't have all that important trust and control and confidence. It's just the freaking opposite of that. It's chaos. So listen, if as we think about cryptocurrency, like here in the United States, there's a lot of discussion around cryptocurrency as part of sort of our country and our national finance kind of strategy, moving more toward that. I'm not worried about the algorithms. I'm worried about all the crap around it. I've blogged about this. I am very concerned that hacking will be a very big issue as we build up, say, a reserve, or as we move toward cryptocurrency as a more of a strategy, a financial strategy for how countries and large banks and large companies and individuals and communities and churches move more and more toward this. I'm extremely concerned because you don't have these layers of control. What do you have? You have your telco. That's part of it. And the telco is susceptible to SIM swaps. They have been for years. You have the crypto wallet company, the software that does that. I mean, I've looked at how some of these things work, and they're very susceptible to different cybersecurity problems that would pop up with often case 101 type vulnerabilities. What else you have? You have exchanges, and we've seen how they work. This is not the same as the kind of governance, regulatory, compliance, and audit base that we have in banking. Instead, it's just a hodgepodge of different things, including your own skill as an individual in following procedures to protect your money. Look, I'm not telling you what to invest. I'm no economist. I mean, I did go to business school and I do like I'm sort of the perfect person to talk about this. I have a PhD in computer science. I've been in both banking and telecom, and I went to business school at Columbia. So I have this covered, and I'm just warning you. I'm warning our country and warning everyone. If you move in this direction, it's not the protocols that'll get us, it's the surrounding infrastructure, and I predict there will be hacking, and it'll be serious hacking. You set up a big crypto reserve, and that's literally a sitting duck for hackers to come along and grab. And the problem in crypto is if they grab it, there's nobody to call. There's no police force. It's gone. So my warning here is that we better focus on the infrastructure before we go putting large sums of money into these types of the cryptocurrency sort of you can think of it as an ecosystem that's emerging. It's not mature. There's not governance control around it. There's very light compliance around it. It makes me nervous. So I hope those of you who are watching, some of you are decision makers, you'll heed my warning here. This is not a failure in the technology. It's not failure in the Bitcoin algorithms or protocols. Those work nicely. It's all the stuff around it that's missing that you don't get when you move away from banking and you get into this cryptocurrency arena that I think is very much the Wild West. So I've written a report on this. We wrote a whole quarterly here at TAG. I hope you'll download it. It's free. You can take a look at it. There's really interesting articles. I have one in there where I explain Bitcoin in a number of stages. It's I think, a very creative piece, maybe my favorite thing I've written in a long time. So download the report, read it. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We love hearing from you, and I hope this has been helpful. I'll talk to you on the next Tag Talk.